So I'm on airplane. Look at this business class. Very little here. This remote goes in here. Game system on the back. Look at all these hazmats. All Chinese or Korean. Wow. This is some funny shit. Literally hazmat suits. Never see anything like this. Environmentally safe. Friendly safe. Oh, this is like a super plane here. Look at these seats. Wow. Maybe first still. This is second class. No. So I'm taking off on the second flight. And hopefully gonna make it to my island. Wine, liquor, cognac. Good. Look at this. Flying over the Arctic. Sure. Ah, there you go. Yeah, this is the Arctic. I try to zoom in on the other side, but it's very, look at all the ice, it's crazy. It's very sunny, so this is the Arctic Ocean. And I was talking to the flight assistants. They were explaining to me that sphere, whatever, not a circle. Because this is why I'm flying over, right now I'm flying over the Arctic going to North America. And yeah, I looked out the window and I seen this, very interesting, so I wanted to talk to the guy. Why are we flying over the Arctic going to North America from Europe? And he was explaining that the world is a sphere, not a circle, and it's actually quicker this way, and it's also longer from Europe to North America as to if you fly from North America to Europe, it's actually like 3-4 hours shorter because of the wind and stuff. And I was just like appalled by how much time difference. Wow, look at this tall mountain coming into Canada. There's Vancouver, Canada. I guess, yeah, now we're landing and I'm getting off the plane. So, what shall happen? I have no idea. Air Canada. That's the place that I'm going. I'm sitting here waiting to clean the airplane. Wow, another close call. So back on the plane, and we'll head to my final destination and see what the outcome will be when I get there. We shall see. Alright, here's off the coast of Vancouver. Many islands here. Bye bye snow. I may never see snow again. How do you do it? Welcome to here. Wow, it smells just like flowers here. Very nice. I have made it. Finally. It's very hot. He took this plant here and then he makes a pipe out of it. Out of the stem. enthusiastic during this speech. I'm very highly confused in life right now. And again, many people don't really know my situation or what's going on in my life, but let's just clear up some things first. First off, I would like to say thank you for all the new supporters, and wonderful for people commenting and people justifying my vlogs and trying to help me out in any way possible. I'm here in French Polynesia, and I come here to try to escape reality. And the real reality of things is it's very expensive here, and it's very boring here. Yeah, there's some things to do. Lots of water activities, of course, you know. French Polynesia is out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. For those that don't know, literally in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. You have surfing to do here. Look at this guy. But it's big waves. So lots of people die here, get paralyzed, get severely injured. I didn't know that coming out here. I figured all surfing levels, anywhere you surf, should be all classes of surfing, but not here. It's primarily advanced surfing. Well, I'm just a beginner surfer, and I don't really feel like getting paralyzed. So lots of scuba diving. Prices can range probably between $50 to $200 per dive, which is not that bad, I guess, just depending on which island you go to. There's 118 islands here, so hopefully you can hear me. Maybe I will continue this because I'm gonna sit here, wait for the bus. The bus costs about $2 to $3 every time you get on, depending on how far you go. If you travel around the whole island, I think it costs around $15 or $20. And yeah, it's beautiful out here. The smell is the best. The smell is absolutely phenomenal here. Everywhere you go, it smells like a flower. Absolutely just amazing. Here though, you have to wear your soup and mask everywhere, which is not here, but in town or on the bus you do, which yeah, this whole world is just going to shit. So anyways, like I said, I think maybe you guys will have a hard time hearing me. And if I walk too much over here, then I can't see the bus coming, and literally you have to wave at the bus, like throw a rock at it for them to stop, or they just drive right by. There's designated bus stops here, but even in town, I've been at the bus stops and they just drive right by. Like, you have to really wave them down. So my situation is, yeah, I think, you know, maybe. My situation is this: my passport's going to end soon. I have less than now 6 months to get a passport. I come here thinking that I'm going to stay here and maybe perhaps live here forever. And from what I was justified as coming here to is not the way it has been, because many circumstances, such as one is if people don't know the Tahitian culture and stuff, maybe you should look it up. There's so much culture here. They've been here for thousands of years, coming from the east and west side, coming from South America and coming from China, Japan, all these places to come here. You can look it up. A lot of their culture has changed, and in the past, you know, 5 years or maybe more, tourism has boomed here. Crazy. I mean, you just look at all the cars just driving by. I mean, literally, we're in the Pacific Ocean. How do all these people get all this money? Tourism, and rich tourism here. It's look cool raptors, and yeah, it's just crazy. So anyways, the tourism has made a lot of money here in the past like 5 years. People just developing houses and guest houses for Airbnbs. Yeah, I'm trying to look for the bus, so sorry not looking in the camera. Before, I think maybe 10, 20 years ago, the people here kind of, maybe not on Tahiti Island, but definitely the other islands, they live more like village people, but not anymore. Everyone has their own boats, and everyone has money now for tourism and gas and everything. As to before, people used to go like sailing here, you know, do trips, live a real simple life, because if you sailed somewhere, it takes weeks, sometimes maybe a month to go somewhere. Now people have the money, and there's so much tourism here, people just hop on a plane because it's cheap. You can go to like almost basically any island out here for around $200, maybe less, maybe more. But the locals here, since this is a French colony, the locals actually only pay half of their airplane ticket, and I guess the French tax-paying citizens pay the other half, or however that works. But anyway, so the locals really get pretty cheap prices here, and yeah, so everyone just flies. And anyways, I come here thinking like I can come here and live this peaceful life away from Corona, far away from society, and it's just not that way here. It's crazy how the world is operating with this Corona. And I really pray and hope that people don't harm their souls and their temples. Their temple is our body, you know, our souls, our human body, you know. And you're going to inject poison in you. This is just sickening, you know. Everyone has been taught in school to stay away from needles and drugs. That means even if a doctor or the government is prescribing it to you. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to just talk about my situation and kind of be careful about the words I say. Anyways, I'm looking to go somewhere else because I'm just getting tired of it here. The people are highly overweight here. The people are not very active. They just work, they make money, they eat their food, and maybe they go swimming and drink on the weekends. That's about their lifestyle here. There's not much more than that. And I'm just kind of just tired of it. You know, I want to play some soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. I want to be more active. I want to, you know, I have been traveling for so long, for 4 years. And the places I have been super active, super friendly. And here, people are friendly, but not a crazy friendly. Not a like Southeast Asia or Africa or even Turkish people or where they're just, you know, automatically, oh, hey, how are you? You know, invite you for some chai, tea, invite you for a family wedding, something. Always inviting you. And here, yeah, people invite you, but it's more just like, hey, come have a beer. And the thing is here, and I've tried to talk to other foreigners here, travelers, that, you know, ask them, but it doesn't really seem like foreigners want to hang out with the Tahitian people. I don't know why you travel and don't want to hang out with the locals. This makes zero sense to me. But anyways, I come here, I'm hanging out with the locals. This is how I travel. This is what I do. This is, you know, what I am inspired to do, is hang out with the locals, get to know how the locals think and thrive and interact with one another. Once I mention my name, I'm like, hey, I'm Thor, you know, what is your name? Blah, blah, blah. And instantly, the people want to fight me. Not even joking. People literally want to fight everyone here. It's their culture. I really didn't know this, but it's like their culture, and it's like, who's the biggest, who's the baddest? Well, as soon as I say my name, Thor, they automatically want to fight me, thinking like, oh, I'm the biggest, baddest, you know, oh, you know? And I'm like, whoa, you know, like, dude, I come in peace. Not that I can't fight, but I'm not looking to fight here. And it seems like more of a reputation of like, you fight somebody and word would get out quickly, because almost everyone knows everyone here. It's a small society. What if somebody gets hurt? What if I hurt somebody? What if I get hurt? I'm not looking to pay outrageous hospital bills or get in trouble with the police or anything like this, but it's like, this is what's in people's minds, that they all the time want to fight. And another thing here, surprisingly, is very surprisingly, is there's a lot of gay people here. Wow, for sure. I mean, I don't really care what you do, but I would have never thought of a society out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, how many gay people. And I mean, literally, there's a lot of cross-dressers and transsexuals here, and even local people that think that they're like a normal guy, they're even gay. And I've had opportunities of people asking me, and they think that I'm gay because I have long hair and I'm blonde and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, you know, I'm just very surprised. Mind-blowing culture out here once you get to know it. But again, I come from Southeast Asia, where I love it. I love Southeast Asia. It's so sad and so sickening of the whole Corona shit, that it's closed and many countries are closed and it's very hard to travel. If you do want to travel, you can look on Travel Off Path. TravelOffPath.com is a very, very good website. They're always updating countries. Of course, definitely look, you know, at the embassies and make sure that it is open. And if you do want to travel, never look at the travel advisory. They're always lying, all the time bullshit. I've been traveling for so long, traveled in so many areas in like Kashmir, India, travel advisory, highly dangerous, highly blah, blah. No, most peaceful people out there, honestly. Same as Turkey. They're highly dangerous, don't travel. I went all over Turkey, never had any problem. Turkey people love me. I got along so great with them. It was amazing time. Anyways, I just definitely, if you want to be a traveler, don't look at this shit. Just travel and get to know it. Anything can happen at any given time. There's more stuff that happens in the so-called safety countries like Europe or America, where people actually are just get weapons, get knives and cut people open, or shoot people, or make deadly weapons like bombs and stuff. And yeah, but any of these other countries, nah, you don't hear anything like this shit. And I think it's just all bullshit. Anyways, here's the police here. And my next country, my passport has ended. I have less than 6 months. So basically, there's not too many countries that will accept me in with less than 6 months. I am really hoping to get a new passport. When I come across that bridge, I guess I will. Until the time being, I'm kind of just making my life as happy as possible. And honestly, I'm just getting tired. I've been traveling now for over 4 years straight, non-stop. Of course, I've had some breaks, but not many. And I'm just getting very tired. And now with the whole Corona shit, and it's very frustrating to travel. Almost impossible, but it's not impossible, but it's way more money. If you're looking at going to a country now, you're gonna spend an extra $200-300 easily for Corona tests. Some countries it's cheaper for housing because there is nobody, and then some countries it's more expensive because people are actually closing houses down or hotels and stuff, and so they're, you know, supply and demand. People are actually raising costs, but I would say more or less it's less expensive to travel as far as housing, but now restaurants and stuff and a lot of street foods are closed, and yeah, so it's I think but just Corona tests that could cost anywhere around an average of $150, and this is just complete bullshit. In most countries you go to, you take the test, it's $150, but the locals only pay $70. Well, why are you charging double price for a foreigner? It's just a money-making machine. That's all it is. Anyways, they have like people here where they will give rides and stuff too. So like I said, they're nice here. I haven't been offered a ride though. I've stood on this corner for a long time. I'm gonna wrap this up, and like I say, thank you all for the support, and maybe we'll think about more to talk about later. For right now, this is what I got. And like I said, I'm just trying to justify what's going on in my life because I really don't know. Highly confused over a lot of things. So the most confused I've ever been in my life is now. Where to go, what to do, what to see, where to live. And yeah, so take care, and ciao.